This video is only for quality minds. The rest can skip. There's a concept in humans called the Quotient Spectrum, which most schools and colleges hide from parents for their own economic benefit. TQ, MQ, SQ, IQ, AQ, EQ. These are all different intelligence quotients in a child. Just like a fish can't climb a tree and a monkey can't swim, every child is born with their own unique set of quotients. Let's find out which quotient is your child's superpower. First is AQ, the adaptability quotient. These children adjust effortlessly to any new environment, leave them anywhere, in any condition, and they will always carve out their own path. Second is TQ, the technical quotient. You don't need to teach them about new technology or gadgets. Just hand them a device, and they will figure it out intuitively in no time. Third is SQ, the spiritual quotient. These kids are incredibly mature and deep from a very young age. Sadly, many parents end up suppressing this beautiful trait just to satisfy their own egos. Fourth is EQ, the emotional quotient, which is even more crucial than IQ today. These children don't panic easily. No matter how tough the situation, they stay calm, find solutions, and grow up to be incredible leaders. Fifth is IQ, the intelligence quotient. This is what our entire education system chases. They excel in academics, math, and logic. But remember, a high IQ alone does not guarantee success in life. Finally, MQ, the meaning quotient. These children won't do any task until they understand its actual why or purpose. So, instead of getting irritated when they constantly ask why, try to understand their depth. This means it's not just about being book smart. You also have to learn how to bounce back from failure and find a purpose that helps others. It's only when you balance all these quotients together that you can achieve something truly groundbreaking in life, just like those great scientists. Let's open our video storybook to understand exactly how they did it.
The Path of Wisdom, Giants of Discovery. On a rainy afternoon, Ishan and Amara climbed into the attic. Among the dusty boxes, they found a glowing, silver-bound book titled The Path of Wisdom. "Amara, look," Ishan whispered, his 8-year-old eyes wide with wonder. As 15-year-old Amara touched the cover, the room filled with a soft light. "This isn't just a book, Ishan," she said, smiling. "It's a portal to the minds that changed the world. Are you ready to meet the giants of science?" The first page shimmered, and suddenly they were standing on a launch pad. A kind man with silver hair greeted them. "I am Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam," he said. He showed Ishan a model of the SLV-3 rocket. "I was the missile man of India and the people's president. I taught children that dreams are not what you see in sleep, but what don't let you sleep." Ishan learned that Kalam helped India reach for the stars with its first satellite launch vehicle. The scene shifted to a bustling laboratory where a tall, dignified man worked. "This is Dr. Vikram Sarabhai," Amara explained. Dr. Sarabhai showed them a blueprint for the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. "Science must serve the people," he told them. He explained how satellites could help farmers and bring education to remote villages. Amara realized that Dr. Sarabhai wasn't just building rockets. He was building a future for an entire nation. Suddenly, the air felt wavy, and a man with wild hair and a mustache appeared, riding a bicycle. "Time and space are linked," Albert Einstein exclaimed. He drew the formula E equals mc squared on a chalkboard. He explained his theory of relativity, showing Ishan how gravity can bend light like a lens. "Logic will get you from A to B," Einstein chuckled, "but imagination will take you everywhere." Ishan felt his own imagination begin to soar. They stepped into a workshop filled with thousands of glowing glass globes. Thomas Edison was hunched over a desk, holding a thin filament. "I didn't fail," he told Amara. "I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." He showed her his incandescent light bulb, which brought light to the dark of night. Amara saw the power of perseverance. Edison held over 1,000 patents because he never gave up on his bright ideas. Across the room, purple lightning danced between two massive coils. A tall, slender man with a sharp gaze stood amidst the sparks. "I am Nikola Tesla," he said. He showed Ishan how alternating current, AC, could power the world wirelessly. Tesla dreamed of a world with free energy for everyone. "The present is theirs," Tesla whispered. "But the future, for which I have really worked, is mine." Ishan watched the electricity crackle with awe. The lab vanished, replaced by a quiet room in Cambridge. A young man was writing feverishly in a notebook. "This is Srinivasa Ramanujan," Amara said. He showed her his notebooks filled with nearly 3,900 equations and identities. Ramanujan explained that numbers were like his friends. He discovered incredible things about infinite series and number theory without any formal training. "An equation has no meaning to me," he said, "unless it expresses a thought of God." They found themselves in a misty room with a woman holding a glowing test tube. "I am Marie Curie," she said softly. She explained how she discovered two new elements, polonium and radium. Marie was the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different sciences. She showed Ishan how her work led to X-rays, helping doctors see inside the body. "Nothing in life is to be feared," she told him. "It is only to be understood." The book whisked them to an English garden. An apple fell from a tree and landed with a thud. Isaac Newton looked up and smiled at Amara. "Why does the apple fall down and not up?" he asked. He explained the law of universal gravitation and his 3 laws of motion. He showed her how a prism could break white light into a rainbow. Amara realized that the same force pulling the apple also keeps the moon in its orbit. The garden turned into a starlit balcony in Italy. Galileo Galilei was peering through a long wooden tube. "Look, Ishan," he invited. Through the telescope, Ishan saw the craters of the moon and the moons of Jupiter. Galileo explained that the Earth moves around the sun, not the other way around. He is known as the father of modern science because he believed in observing the world to find the truth. Finally, they were in a room that seemed to overlook the edge of a black hole. A man in a wheelchair spoke through a computer voice. "I am Stephen Hawking," he said. He explained how the universe began with a big bang and how black holes aren't completely black. They emit Hawking radiation. Even though his body was still, his mind traveled to the furthest edges of space. "Look up at the stars," he told Amara, "and not down at your feet." The silver book closed with a soft snap, and the kids were back in the attic. The rain had stopped, and a rainbow arched across the sky. "Amara," Ishan said, his voice full of energy, "I want to be a giant of discovery too." Amara hugged her brother. "You already are, Ishan. Every question you ask is a step on the path of wisdom." They looked out the window, knowing the world was full of mysteries waiting for them to solve.
So, which quotient is your child's strongest superpower? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to God Knows for more real parenting insights. Or you might lose us in this crowd of highly stimulating social media content. Let's join hands and shape a kinder, wiser, and more empathetic generation. Subscribe and become a part of this initiative.